people who were great at their craft became great. And if you read their stories, you'll learn that obviously it's not like one of the people who talks about is Leonardo da Vinci. It's not like Leonardo da Vinci woke up one day and was painting incredible paintings. Like there was this long process of apprenticeship and this long period of suffering. Even the fact that da Vinci was like an illegitimate child, so he didn't have all the rights and privileges of having like some of the more noble professions. So he had to go into art, and because he had to go into art, and he wasn't allowed to like live in his father's house, he had to study and become an apprentice. And he went through this whole process. And the idea of mastery, I think, a lot is lost our generation. The idea of becoming really, really good at something. And you can tell that because of the social media use that we have, and because of the way that our attention, the arc of our attention now, and how short that arc is. We're losing our ability to focus deeply on something even when it's boring. Which is another thing. There's another book by Cal Newport called Deep Focus. It's called Deep Work, and it just talks, again, kind of links in with mastery, talking about the ability to go really deep on a skill that you're trying to build, or go deep in a path you're trying to take in your life. We don't accept boredom anymore. We don't.
No, we don't. And we've made in our minds, we've somehow confused passionate with entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Right. So like that means if I'm so passionate about this thing, like. But that means I need to be entertained by it all the time. No, it takes a lot of work to get good at something. And that means struggle, that means hardship, and that means a lot of boredom.
Yeah.
And with all these fucking distractions, I mean, look, I have 2 phones, I've got a laptop, you've got the phones, like, there's all these distractions coming at us that are just begging for our attention, that it's so easy to give up at every moment, and therefore we feel like, oh, we're let down, we're not making
It's hard to go deep. It's hard to go deep.
It's really hard to go deep and to focus on something. And then you place that within the context of like, everything that I was talking about.